What if I told you that a single forbidden key of understanding, the great Arcanum, could reveal that everything you believe, from your cherished faiths to your daily routines, has been guided, manipulated, and obscured by hidden currents of occult knowledge for thousands of years? What if this secret truth, carefully guarded and fiercely forbidden, connects the story of Adam and Eve, the mysteries of Egypt, the swirling concepts of Gnosticism, the cryptic teachings of the Zohar, and the subtle energies of Kundalini, all while you remain blissfully unaware? I'm not here to reassure you. In fact, I hope you feel a knot forming in your stomach, because without discomfort, you'll never question the illusions you were handed at birth. If you feel uneasy, good. That's the first crack in the shell of ignorance. For millennia, those who dared to speak openly of the great Arcanum were branded as heretics. Their voices were erased, their names consigned to oblivion. But lucky for us, some of their knowledge survived underground, woven into art, architecture, and myth. This wasn't accidental. Powers that be, empires, priesthoods, secret orders, benefited from your ignorance. They gave you sanitized stories while jealously guarding the deeper esoteric knowledge. Think of it. While entire civilizations were molded by official doctrines, a privileged few safeguarded the real instructions, knowing that Gnosis, direct experiential understanding, would set minds free. In Egypt, vast temples aligned with star systems echo cosmic laws. Meanwhile, the Judeo-Christian Garden of Eden offers a simple tale, Adam and Eve tasting forbidden fruit. Yet beneath that simplicity runs a subterranean river of meaning. Gnosticism suggests these stories are veils over a more potent truth. The Zohar whispers that biblical narratives are just cloaks, and behind them lie infinite layers of hidden reality. Even the figure of Hermes Trismegistus, the legendary sage of the Hermetic tradition, emerges across cultures as a guardian of alchemy and cosmic secrets. His teachings, like so many others, hint that all spiritual paths stem from the same source, a single divine code. Could it be that the complexity of world religions, seemingly distinct, is actually a deliberate patchwork designed to keep you divided, suspicious of each other, running negative narratives to keep you from forever missing the unified core? Consider the serpent. In Eden, a deceiver or liberator, depends who you ask. Among the Aztecs, the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl is divine wisdom incarnate. For the Greeks, Hermes wields a caduceus with two serpents entwined around a staff. This symbol, incredibly, endures today on ambulances and medical logos, as if hinting that the power of healing and life runs deeper than modern science admits. Each time you see that symbol on a hospital door, recall that it stems from ancient secrets, from occult knowledge that once promised more than just physical cure. It promised spiritual realignment. This isn't coincidence. The patterns are everywhere. The microcosm and macrocosm reflect each other. The swirling arms of a galaxy mirror the spiral of a hurricane, the curl of a fern frond, the vortex of water swirling down a drain, even the fingerprint on your hand. Atoms dance to rhythms that Adam, the archetype, once embodied in his original androgynous form. The separation into male and female, the rib that formed Eve. These weren't just myths. They signaled a cosmic division forcing us to seek reunion. Today, we speak of twin flames and recognize twin flame signs that point to a soul's other half, a distant echo of humanity's ancient androgyny. Our desperate yearning for completion, whether in love or in spiritual practice, echoes the original unity we once held. Consider the flower of life, a geometric figure found across countless ancient cultures, from Egypt to China to India. On the surface, it appears to be a simple pattern of overlapping circles. But to the initiated, it is a blueprint of creation itself, a visual representation of the fundamental architecture that governs the very building blocks of matter, energy, and consciousness. Consider that certain forms of energy, like Kundalini, the coiled serpent power within the human spine, reflect this same universal code. If you awaken it, you align your inner cosmos with the grand design. This is what the ancients pursued, an alignment of body, mind, and soul with the divine architecture. They learned that what we call spiritual awakening isn't guesswork. It's a science, an alchemy of consciousness, turning base ignorance into enlightened gold. Yet why were these truths buried? Because knowledge empowers. Those who harnessed fragments of the great Arcanum shaped entire cultures, guiding beliefs from the shadows. By altering scriptures, condemning certain teachings, burning books and promoting literal interpretations over symbolic ones, they ensured we remained fractured. Rival sects, religious wars, cultural prejudices, all can be traced back to misunderstood allegories. Doesn't it disturb you down to your core that so much suffering and division might have been orchestrated? That stories were edited to keep you docile, spoon-feeding you crumbs while keeping the full banquet hidden? If this realization shakes you, that's good. Embrace that tension. True growth emerges when you confront what you thought was certain. The reward is liberation from pre-packaged dogma. By acknowledging that official stories, be they religious dogmas or cultural myths, may have been manipulated, you step onto the path of reclaiming your birthright. Gnosis, direct knowledge of the divine. This knowledge can dismantle the walls that separate my religion from yours, revealing them as facets of one great gem. So what now? Will you retreat into comfort, pretending you never heard this? Or will you dare move forward, following these breadcrumbs into a realm where alchemy applies not just to metals, but to your very soul? Where Hermes Trismegistus isn't just a historical footnote, but a guide to unlocking your cosmic DNA. Where understanding the serpent staff on today's ambulance sign reminds you that healing is not only physical, but also spiritual and cosmic in scope. Ask yourself, do you hunger to know more? To decode these patterns, to step beyond the veil, to discover how all traditions, Egyptian, Judeo-Christian, Vedic, Mesoamerican, once spoke a unified language of esoteric and Gnostic teachings before it was splintered for control. If so, stay with us. Subscribe for further revelations. Join a community daring enough to question. Share this video to awaken others from their slumber. Awareness is the antidote to manipulation. Once you see how atoms mirror galaxies, how ancient serpents resurface in modern symbols, how twin flames hint at original wholeness, you'll never again be content with half-truths. You will seek your own gnosis, reclaiming the original unity that once thrived in the Garden of Eden. So tell me, Seeker, do you have the courage to follow the trail of breadcrumbs, to unravel the mysteries of the great Arcanum, and unlock the true potential that lies dormant within you? The choice is yours, but know this: the veil will be lifted, and you will never see the world the same way again. Let us know in the comments what topic resonated with you most, why, and which topic should we dive deeper into next. Until next time, never stop questioning, never stop growing, and never miss a chance to elevate your thinking.